Hello and welcome to the stock market analysis. Let's continue to take a look at advanced micro devices. Now this stock has been have a lot of great sell-off since the appearance of this topping tail, and that's why you should not ignore when you see a topping tail candlestick pattern in the daily chart. Slash through the support area. And then a large green candle, a large red candle here hinted of more sell-off. And today it is bouncing a bit up, but we are not sure whether it's going to continue to go up after this. Now, something good about it right now is that it's sitting at the support area. And even if it fall, there is a 200 MA support here. This stock has gone up by quite a lot since it broke this downtrend line. You can see, and after that it had a bullish cross where the 20 MA crossed back above the 50 MA and all the way it rose. So when the stock was trading above the rising 20 MA and rising 50 MA, it was doing very, very well. And after it broke below the 50 MA, things are not so good for it at this moment. Here we see that it had a very nice breakout, and that's where you can buy the breakout, put stop loss here and ride it higher. Of course, it met a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, and this large consolidation was actually supposed to be a very good support. And here we have the 50 MA as well. That is why when the stock declined, it had bottoming tails and it traded sideways a while before it sell off. And this shows that this trading range here, traded sideways instead of straight away going down, shows that the support area is kicking in. But it was not strong enough to hold, and that's why we are selling off. Now, to get a bigger perspective of this stock, we should look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart will tell us that it is at prior highs support area. This was the highs back in 2021, and all highs once overcome becomes a new support area. And since the stock has dropped around this area, it is a good time to see whether we have a bullish reversal chart pattern or candlestick pattern in the weekly chart. And of course, you can see that the stock is still in a nice weekly uptrend, making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And here we have the stock breaking a downtrend line, some kind of a double bottom, which next time, if you see the same pattern, you can actually buy, put a stop loss and ride it higher. Here we have two bottoming tails in the weekly chart showing, as it had a bullish cross in the weekly chart, showing a very nice setup for traders to buy, put a stop loss and ride it higher. So at this moment, if you can see a double bottoming tail in the weekly chart forming right here, it will be great. A very good buying opportunity. But you can see the topping tail here hinted that it doesn't want to go higher, and that's why it sold off. Now back to the daily chart, you can see that this is an area of support, an area of value, and that is where we must look for slowing down of bearish momentum and then forming a base, being neutral, and eventually bullish reversal candlestick patterns or chart patterns to see whether traders can buy the stock and ride it higher, right? So we're still in the downtrend in 60-minute chart. Let me just go to the 60-minute chart. You never ever want to buy a stock when it's below the declining 200 MA. You can see when during here this is a 60-minute 200 MA. It was rising and stock staying above it. It was great times to buy breakouts, dips, and so on. But then there's a topping tail that appeared in the 60-minute chart. Remember, there was a topping tail in the daily chart and weekly chart. And since the appearance of this topping tail, it was just selling off. And right now, I would say that, yeah, it's trying to bounce up because the semi sector is going up. NVIDIA, this I think today is doing well, but it's still in a not a very nice downtrend. Alright, let me just remove the drawings. Here it had a bearish cross. Never buy a stock when it's below the declining 20 MA and 50 MA and 200 MA. Oh, right now it's trying to go back above the 20 MA, but what I would like to see is for it to trade back above the 50 MA before you should think of long this stock. Can I draw a downtrend line? The best is actually to be able to draw a downtrend line, but I'm struggling to do so. Maybe I can connect here. Not a very nice downtrend line because I would like to connect all of this, but we're not able to do so. Let me just try. Nope, you can't. The best is here. And you want to see it at least trade above the downtrend line. Stay above it before you think of longing the stock. To buy the stock and long the stock for short-term trade. So at this moment, do stay cautious. Yeah, it might bounce up a bit. Please be a bit patient. Here, let me look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart just form a kind of ascending triangle pattern. This is actually a very nice pattern to play off. Where you have a bullish cross, it gaps up, goes back above the 50-minute 20 MA and 50 MA. Maybe it might go up to around here, right? But be careful of the 200 MA. So at this moment, we just hope that there will be some bullish reversal patterns in the daily chart as well. And only then we can see whether it can go back up. Let me just look at the SPY stock MACD indicators. Oversold, but not an ideal one. You want to see something like this, and this smooth down. No bullish signal yet in the MACD lines. So do be cautious, be patient as we wait for a bottoming pattern to form in AMD. So hope this analysis is helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next one.